happening, because we're heading to grand finals and you want to make sure these players get paid.
I definitely don't want to hear, oh, he's my favorite player. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Nah, bro, you don't be doing coupon codes. I know. Don't be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to check out your MetaFi. Nah, how about you check out these contribution codes right now?
All right. Grand finals, JB versus Naji. Naji was able to close this one out when they played on the winner side, so we're going to have to see the perfect parries from JB still coming in clutch.
Here we go. It's going to be up to JB to make sure they establish this pressure, and the waiting game, a little bit of stagger in that pressure might not be a bad thing here, but once we've seen it all night that JB like gets that level 2, we know that that's going to be the prime thing to come out right there. And Naji, all he needs is 3, and he really doesn't want to reset in this instance.
No, I think a reset in this spot would be really detrimental. JB is already on a little bit of a tear. Naji's had to wait in the wings for a little bit. I think a bracket reset here is definitely something that you want to avoid.
No, he did that to the button. That was really good. Like, literally, as soon as he saw the jab, he did it. I think he's buffering when he sees a button to do a mixer. It's really good.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that out of him so far. He's buffering a lot, and there's definitely loading it up behind those tornadoes in that spot. Oh, what a whiff punish. I thought he was going to recover just in time, going right into the level 3.
Yeah, you say it all the time, Brad, about, hey, if you got the cash, go ahead and spend it. You get meter back pretty fast in this game, so especially if it can net you a big advance like this one right here.
Yeah, I think like it can feel bad having to burn your level 3 to secure a second round, but at least if you do it early in the second round, it gives you more time to sort of earn that bar back going into the end. Ending it with the level 3 and you guarantee you're going into the last round with no bar, that sucks. That's a bad spot to be in. Like even here, right, finding the throw, Naji spent the level 3, but it was early enough, we've earned another bar back here. So you could reasonably get a level 3 again in this set, right, in this third round, depending on how long it goes.
There you go. Good corner carry in them. Once again, look at it. Do something about it. The overhead. Here we go. Big conversions coming out here from JB.
That's so much damage.
Level 2 so
and he has the level 1 in the back. Still alive. Oh, yeah, just chucking out more tornadoes. First game on the board for JB.
And as Naji said, that level 2 is just something else. Really, the starting of that level 2 is what got all of that started. And literally, by not blocking that overhead, it caused Naji just lose the round completely.
Okay, corner lockdown immediately goes for the stun in a spot where JB has nothing that he can do about it. No drive gauge, no level 1 available. Naji catches out his level 1. That ought to be enough, and indeed it will. Minimum scaling, helping out a whole lot there. Round on the board in game 2.
We got to cut the momentum down quick, fast, in a hurry. You know JB likes to get to work, especially once he gets that level 2 super. So Naji, very, very well done. Getting the lead and staying out in front is very, very important in this matchup.
Right, trying to cycle in these parries a little bit, but wanting for a jab check. JB sets up a really good spacing trap, and now OD pinwheel gets blown up. JB with tons of corner control doesn't go for the level 2 because he believes in his ability to clinch this round without it. Believed rightly. Just shy of level 3 here is JB.
Going to be on Naji here to make sure that he does the right things here to stay in front. Goes for the level 2 install. Gets the corner pressure. Love that. Baiting out the parry right here. Trying to go for the jumping fierce. Not going to be able to get it here. And JB seemingly fighting back into the middle of the stage.
I think that second jump in was another attempt at like a parry bait to try to go for a punish counter throw. JB cashes out for some more damage, having this corner lockdown. Naji holds the parry for a while and then gets away with a really late drive rush, counter hitting JB for trying to check it. Still a very, very slight life lead here for Naji, but okay, that back throw is actually massive. One behind the fireball. Oh no, corners yourself. That's really scary. We managed to get out. Clipped by the low. Yeah, Naji doesn't want to block here because he doesn't want to end up in burnout. Ends up in burnout anyway, though.
Here we go. Oh, I thought a level 1 was on the way. Gonna have to hold here, but the reversal for the level 1, and Naji gonna be able to take this game, evening it out. And Naji and JB swinging, fighting back against each other. Very, very competitive grand finals so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, see, that normal is already coming up a lot here for JB. I don't know if it's like, it might be low crushing the low forward. Maybe it's just the way that it's moving forward that's giving Naji pause. I don't rightly know, but it seems like it's causing some difficulties here. Fighting his way out of the corner now is Naji, who gets the meaty standing strong.
Here we go. And JB has been really, really good about super, super pressure situations, like literally getting that perfect parry.
Okay, start tornado. Okay, we had the forced knockdown, but I think not believing that we got anything after it. Green means go, says JB with the OD mixer. We have the damage to close this one out with the level 1. Another round continuing to just trade this back and forth.
Right, and you see that JB is winning out on a lot of these trades, and these exchanges aren't going exactly in Naji's favor, but they haven't been that far out of his reach.
Okay. Nice. Keeping him at bay and starting to cycle in some slightly longer pokes here is Naji to try to ensure that JB stays locked down. Good check on the forward movement. Naji's able to close it out. Doesn't have to spend a bar either, so has a very slight meter advantage here. So I expect an early commitment into level 3 once again. Oh, that could have been huge.
Yep, loaded supers for both right now. And wow, going for the drive rush low on this instance, and go full screen tornado. You're plus. This overhead getting hit, but the defense.
That's great though. All he lost was the overhead and the throw life, but the wake up level 3. I get it. You have another game to play with. You have an entire set to play with. Represent it if you want, but I think that was a spot where JB is so good at reading reversals,
right?
And that was I think kind of a desperate spot for it.
Okay, Naji said he'll take it on the chin right here, and JB feeling it and trying to snipe out the delayed dive kick right here and now. Into the corner once again, and the whiff buttons from Naji being taken advantage of in a very, very big way. Playing outside of the ranges perfectly is JB right here. Gonna parry the DI, and we're gonna go into a final round situation with JB staring down the barrel of a reset.
Yeah, I think Naji had spoke about his play earlier, and about how he really wants to set up these whiff punishes and try to catch his opponent out for like taking space. JB is like cycling in, sending out tornadoes and using like special move cancels at this really interesting range that's catching out Naji a lot. Oh,
no,
nice DR into low again.
Wow, very, very good parry. Back and forth these two with the defensive options. Sniping out the DP right here. Couple of punish counters, but gets the reversal hit on the pinwheel.
Oh, wow, was scared of another reversal on Wake Up that time, was Naji. So surrendered a little bit of space, ends up back in the corner for his trouble. Okay, corner to corner. Pick up off the low. Do we have enough damage here? Just barely not. We need one more. We have a little bit of Feng Shui engine left. The standing medium kick connects.
And you saw that in the corner, he was literally kind of just a little micro spacing, just shimmying for any type of move that could get a little bit too advantageous on that. Gonna get punish countered.
Oh man, that dive kick was punishable in that spot. Level 2 comes out for JB. This is gonna be a really snowbally round. Catch. Caught out for trying to tech the throw. Tornado still there. Punish counter. This is a real tough situation for Naji. Is it doable? Perhaps, but it's not trivial. The early kick out of the drive rush catches out JB for trying to check the DR. Dash in, dash out coming out a lot here from Naji. I'm really intrigued by the choice.
we go. Playing Penta right here.
Sweet.
JB doesn't want to give everything up.
Oh
My God.
And
No
the
way
level
he got
three?
put into art. Yo, the Naji gonna be able to go into a final game with this conversion. Are you serious?
That was an absolutely crazy sequence. So many brilliant choices from Naji to close that one out. God damn.
With less than 10% health, like literal 3 right guesses. Are you kidding me right now? Naji is locked in.
Okay. Yeah, Naji's starting to represent pokes at a slightly farther out range that was catching out JB, but JB's getting away with being the aggressor this time. Naji's gonna have to fight his way out of the corner once again, clipped by the second jabs, but nothing really comes of it. Gets out of the corner this time here does Naji, and now having JB locked down.
Ooh, giving him a little bit more space. He's been really, really good about these anti-air DPs, so kind of just giving him the space to see what he would do. Made that jump short, but still in the middle, kind of fighting for space, jockeying for position right here. The perfect parry has been represented well by both of these people, so got to be really, really careful about their next move in neutral here. Love the throw break.
Okay, that was the early into the low once again. That's been a really consistent threat here out of JB, but Naji finally wising up to it. We have the Feng Shui activation, one-touch situation, keeps him in the corner. Shimmy connects, Naji takes the lead for the first time in this grand final set, if I recall correctly, and is also on tournament point.
JB's been really, really good, but now the adaptations from Naji have been coming into fruition right here. Naji can smell that Naturino money. He's so close to a meal. The DI. Oh, but the whiff. No big punish off that. Goes for it again. And JB low on meter right here. Has to be really, really careful. Does that maneuver to get out of the corner.
Okay, finding that level 2. Almost more important than the pressure out of this is JB earns enough breathing room to get that drive gauge situation back into his favor. Naji, I think JB didn't get as much out of that as maybe they wanted. Naji almost gets away with getting out of the corner, but even more importantly, gets that huge jump in.
Right, and you
Life
see that
about even.
And you see that he's baiting with the drive rushes in and then shimmying out and able to get a punish counter off the standing roundhouse. And Naji, JB, even in life right here, JB has to just stay solid here defensively. Doesn't want to give anything up. Naji spending meter.
Dash in, dash out. Once again, it's been so consistent. No, dude, Naji, your controller better not have died again.
Something happened to it. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I'm mad at it. It is what it is.
You can't do that to me. That took a year off my life.
It is what it is.
Here we go, JB, the tornado. 1 round to go here, and JB definitely in the lead right here. Okay. And
That sucks.
Yeah, JB throwing that tornado and an unfortunate controller issue by Naji, but still 1 round to go. If it couldn't be any more dramatic.
Right. Pick up with the low forward. Naji with the meter advantage, with the positional advantage. The only thing they're down right now is this drive gauge. Oh, that even going away and finding these really solid anti-air games already. Perfect parry. Doesn't go for the back throw because we used the OD Eagle Spike to get the side swap. Stuck in the corner. No, we're able to get out. Naji's getting out of the corner so effectively as this set is going on.
Right.
By the low this time, though.
Yeah, JB's just trying to keep the approach so aggressive right here. He does have level 2, so he does have a fighting chance the next time Naji gets a knockdown right here, but 1 hit away, 1 conversion away from a level 3, and Naji so close to sealing this out, and JB so close to a reset. This couldn't get any more even than it is right here, Brad.
Okay, pick up. Backing off, didn't believe he had the opportunity for a legit level 2 in that spot. Goes for the throw because they're going to set up the level 2 off of that. Smart to do it. Empty low off the jump. We do have the pickup in the back, and that is a bracket reset.
Yeah, unfortunately. With
Oh my god.
Really unfortunate with the controller.
My chest, like, bro, my heart almost jumped out of my chest for that standstill. Unfortunate controller issues rearing their ugly head at the most unopportune moment, and JB is going to score a reset after getting that level 2 tornado inside the corner. So here we go again for true grand finals about to happen here at this very, very dramatic Casabunch kickback tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
This is such a tight grand finals. I think among the closest grand finals that we've seen in a long time. Sweep Whiff punish comes out, so the immediate bust out from Naji has to remind JB. I feel like we only saw reversal once or twice out of Naji in the first of those grand final sets. Parry pump. Okay, JB's waiting that little bit now because, you know, long parry into drive rush has been coming out a fair bit from Naji. So JB's starting to watch for it now. So instead, he just comes out of the parry doing nothing and gets that low forward.
Here we go, JB. Big momentum shift off that last, off that bracket reset. And now, definitely tapped in.
It's the same thing. It's that spot where, you know, that special cancel is catching out Naji a bunch. An unfortunate combo drop. That was going to be a back throw to steal the corner position. It's not really going to work out for him. And the bust out from JB this time, right into the level 2. Oh man, clipped by the tornado. That's going to be pretty good damage here from JB.
That damage was absolutely ridiculous. Level 1 reversal. Get off me. We got to get more distance because you are just like this tornado pressure is just mauling me in the corner right here.
Rashid.
Here we go. So first game going JB's way right here.
Right, finding the anti-air once again. I mean, you know what? He said earlier this evening that his DPs were really solid, and Naji has not disappointed in that respect so far this evening. Okay, a lot of mobility coming out from JB to try to avoid staying locked down in behind those fireballs. Once again, stuck at the corner. No, you reach, I teach. Jab check gets out of the corner this time. Oh man, a little bit late on checking the DR that time.
I don't know, I tried to get parried. Oh, I was blocking. I don't know how I get counter hit there.
Okay, another round here for JB. Is it starting to get away from him? Oh, yeah. What a bait. Even getting the little side swap, but no! Wow.
I don't know how I'm not getting my combos.
Whoa.
Bruh.
The drops.
All right.
The level 1.
Right. I think when this is over, tomorrow you gotta go down to wherever you buy your gaming peripherals and buy a new one.
Nah, it's not even the controller. I don't know. It's just the game be bugging sometimes.
Yep, game be gaming right now. And JB gonna be able to get that stun. Tornado conversions, big, and still in burnout. Gonna be able to get even more off that into the level 1. And now JB looking at 3-0 in a potential handshake coming out.
Yeah, this is rough. We're going to have to see whether the turnaround is going to come here for Naji, trying to move in. Oh, late on the whiff punish out of the shimmy there. It was exactly what Naji wanted, but these reactions are coming in a little bit later than they ought to be here.
Here we go.
No, overcommits, ends up in the corner as a result of JB jumping out. Thankfully, corner position hasn't been that difficult for Naji to navigate so far. Decent corner carry out of Juri. Great drive rush. What a check.
Okay, here we go. Naji, a little bit of life to shimmy and goes for the grab instead of the hit. And wow, he's going to be able to move on into this round. And all of a sudden, Naji, a little bit of life here in a very, 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 very uphill situation.
Backing off. Yeah, JB playing for the meter build right now, but loaded up the right tornado to blow up Naji for the jump. Wake up jabs work out in Naji's favor. Dash in, dash out coming up again. Checking some of this forward movement. Right into the level 3. That's going to put JB into burnout and give Naji a, if not exactly a corner position, very, very close. JB does have 2 bars in the back, so you can't just go right for DI, so we go for DR into a DI trap. Naji gets a game on the board for himself.
Hey, NY
not going to be a 3-0.
Right now. NY is in the chat, and they said, hey, Naji, stop talking. It's time to start playing Street Fighter 6. And so far, 1 game. Quite a mountain to climb, like I said, but still, JB has Naji has an opportunity here.
Okay, starting to use that standing roundhouse. Wow, punish counter on the jump in. That's a big equalizer here for Naji.
Yeah, we see
I'm
that.
loving this adjustment Naji's making of like block string at the very tip of low forward, fireball, and then bringing out sweep. It's at that perfect range where JB starts to try to walk back, and bringing in that sweep periodically is catching JB a little bit unawares.
Not to mention that Naji is also kind of just baiting out these perfect parries instead of getting hit. He just ends up grabbing them for a bigger punish counter and positioning it to the corner. Gonna get hit by the slow overhead here. Is this gonna be it?
Oh, fucking control.
Nope. Aww.
It's fine.
Okay, tournament point for JB here. Pick up off the low forward. Naji has plenty of resources in the bank, bringing out the Feng Shui. No drops this time, thankfully, but the empty jump gets blown up. Counter hit, stand jab from JB on Wake Up. The counter hit jab games out of JB have also been immaculate. I feel like everywhere Naji's trying to cheat out a couple of extra frames, JB is ready to blow that up. DI connects, and it's a counter, which means JB is going to end up on the back foot in burnout. No,
not going to be able to get the wall
was
slide here. But the level 1 reversal, probably one of the only options that he could hit it right there. But gonna be able to
smart
get some
parry.
of this meter back. Very, very smart parries. Yes, I'm loving the whip punishes right here. Here we go, going to get the round Naji.
Okay, this is huge. We're starting to see that turnaround. Drive reversal comes out from JB because he doesn't want to deal with the plus frame situation after the DR.
Okay, going in for the low forward here for the counter hit. Gonna be able to get it in. Naji kind of playing a little bit pensive right here.
Well, Naji's
the jump in.
Yeah, I like the way Naji's playing a little bit more pensive because we've already seen that JB going for that fireball game there is, you know, it's really hard to pick the spot to jump in. So Naji waited and micromanaged it a little bit more. You really can't block anymore, and JB knows that. Naji closes that one out. We're going to a final game post bracket reset.
Game 10. Naji with a slight chuckle, and man, is Tega's advice gonna come through right here. Here we go. Naji 2-2. Can you close it out?
On the back foot, holding parry for just a smidge there. Back throw is Naji. We haven't seen Naji go for just a raw back throw in that corner position in a little bit. So I like bringing it out once again here. But the corner carry out of Rashid is such a big deal. You actually go wall to wall. Bust out from Naji works this time.
All right, we're jumping fierce.
Okay, blocks the overhead. I'm loving this patience out of Naji, and we find the perfect parry.
Yes, and I'm loving the trying to just bait out after getting rushed down from drive rush.
Ooh, didn't believe after the strong. We're just too far away for that wall slump to connect. Naji puts himself in burnout and gets jumped in on. This is unfortunate. JB's gonna have the damage for that one, and it is tournament point for JB once again.
Yep. Different verse, same as the first situation right here. The perfect parry.
Finding these answers to the DR fast low has been such a big adjustment here for Naji, but I can't help but feel like it's just slightly getting away from him. Wow, what a place to wreck the air throw.
The first time we've seen that, and what a time to actually pull that off. But here we go, into the corner, and even off of the parry, he will do the level 2 right here, trying to just establish a big life lead at the moment. Here we go, good throw escape.
Huge. And so Naji, now you want to get that level 3 out as soon as humanly possible, so he does. Going to be a big life equalizer, and assuming you're able to make it through this round, like I said earlier, you have the opportunity to build this meter back. JB on the back foot, so he bets it all on the bust out when he sees green. DI gets blown up.
Wow, good defense right here. He wants so, I was gonna say, he wants so desperately to try to get out of the corner, but JB is going to stop the assault of Naji and take this Casabunch game 10.
The controller dying is so unfortunate. Oh well, it is what it is.
Ugh.
Woo! Wow. Wow.
Technically, JB's from Brooklyn, so we good.
God damn it.
No loyalty, bro. Just
God
foul
damn
it.
the whole time, bro. Like,
Saved. Saved. Loophole.
So far,
Loophole.
the highest placing guest on the kickback, though.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes,
Hell
indeed,
yeah.
yes, indeed, yes, indeed.
I'm wearing that with pride, yo. Finally got like a guest that like made it happen. Made it far.
No shade to our previous guests, by the
No,
way. Except
no shade
Melon.
to Redman. Yeah, no bomb gotta be